You know what it is? You know who it is. It's Rich Warrior Lifestyle, and I am Trig, the Rich Warrior. And people, I got somebody that I just met that from an event that I was supposed to go to, and I went, and it was all good vibes. I met a few other people that was in the same industry as we are, and it's my brother Moses, man.
Appreciate you having me, man. Thank you.
For sure, brother.
Thank you, man.
For sure, man. And yeah, man, like, what do we today, people? You know me. I like simple hacks. We're not in the gym all day. We're not running all day. We have busy lives. We have long commutes. Some of us we have long hours and things like that. So I like simple solutions. And efficient solutions. Forgive me. I like efficient solutions, so I believe that we got that here, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So what do we have on this table, man? Just give us. I'll say this. How was you even introduced to this? Like, how did you come into this?
That's a great question. Well, about 4 years ago, I had no idea about just like importance of water for us,
right?
And I was just drinking whatever water is available to me.
100%.
Bottled water, just my family just brings it in cases. Right. I'm sure that's the case with a lot of us.
A lot of people, bro.
Yeah, and then the one
do you feel like there's water that's sitting in plastic sometimes, like just like not just this shit that's just been in plastic for so long. You know how they like. I'm in transportation. I know this may be in plastic, but it's like it's a different type of water in this plastic, though.
It's also BPA free. So the main issue with plastic bottled water is that it's BPA, which is a carcinogen, which can cause cancer when it enters your body.
Right.
So the issue with bottled water is it's been sitting for who knows how long.
That was my whole point. Right. Like, how long is this sitting here?
Nobody knows.
Right.
Nobody really knows. You know what I'm saying? So because of that, it leaches onto the water leaches on the microplastics that exist in the bottle. It's cheap, and then it sits in the sun, outside of the heat, and it's been just traveling.
So what does the heat do to the plastic then to the water?
Right. So today you can research and find out many studies of people who are like having microplastics in their body.
It's true.
Right? People are finding that, and it's because our body is 72% water. All the vital organs make up the composition of the 72%, and that's the main importance, So when you change your water, you can really change your life.
100%.
And that's the message.
100%.
And this what we have right here is the simplest and easiest way to transform your health.
And I want to say this, bro. Like bro, I drink mostly water. I drink I would say for me, 90% water. And the reason why I got to that level is, you will probably understand this because you're a fit guy. Because, I was working out so hard, like running. I was running like 40 miles a week and shit like that, doing crazy push-ups every day, sit-ups. The only thing that made me feel good though was water. And at the time, it might have been like spring water, because I couldn't do it really the water coming out the faucet and stuff like that. But I felt that water was so important 10 years later that I mostly consume water. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a big like a tipping scale when because people probably work out more than me and now, but I done found these little hacks and shit like that I'm like, water is one of them for sure. Yeah, water is one of them. So how do you feel about like water being a hack? Like what would you say could be like a super beneficial thing by changing the quality of water that you like consuming in your everyday life, from the shower to drinking to cooking, things like that?
That's a great question. I feel like it's just by acknowledging what's happening in today's world with our water right now and addressing that issue first, because most people don't realize that we actually have a major problem, a major issue with water nowadays.
Right.
and we just haven't been educated about the importance of it, and nobody really points it out, and you don't see it as that. And so tap water is just contaminated with so many chemicals and just
So
bacteria. It's just so much.
So much that you can't even name, bro. It's crazy.
It's recycled tap water. It's recycled toilet water.
Right.
That's being treated in a water plant by chemicals to make it come back into your faucet. You see what I'm saying? To make it cleaner and purified, but at the cost of chemicals being in your water. So average filters, they just clean up some of the mess, but the water is dead water.
Okay.
That's the main thing.
Right.
So it's not
what
alive.
What do you mean by dead water, though?
Dead water means water that is from nature, where we're supposed to be drinking, like natural springs. But not just any natural spring. The purest form of springs that exist on planet Earth.
Okay.
These
Straight
springs,
from that spring.
are uncontaminated, so they're able to do what nature is intention to do for us.
Okay.
So the water that is flowing from these natural springs have an electrical charge from the earth. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Right.
So that is the water we're supposed to be drinking.
So am I correct by meaning like when you say like it has meaning that it's natural, our body kind of is like receptive to it. It kind of like how can I say it?
Like what's the correlation between that?
Yeah, what's the correlation between like it being so natural to us consuming it and it that being a benefit
for us?
Yeah.
The main thing is there's actually a book. It's called Healing is Voltage. In this book, they basically talk about that your cells are supposed to be vibrating at a frequency of negative 25 to negative 50 millivolts. Okay? That's just our natural state of our cells. But in today's world, that diminishes based on what you're drinking and what you're eating, and everything that you're exposed to is pollution. Right? This is why you see like many people come out with certain sickness and illnesses because they lost that electrical charge. The body does not have the energy to sustain itself, to heal itself. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you drink water that's electrically charged the way nature intended, you have the energy because your cells are now being electrically charged. That is missing. You see what I'm saying? So when that
something that your body wants for it needs it.
It needs it. Okay. When that missing piece of the puzzle is there, now your body has the energy. Now you can live longer. Right. You're more youthful. You're not getting sick often. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And you just live.
Because I'm big on that, bro. The reason why I say that is because I feel the same way about fruits and stuff like that. It's like your body wants these natural sweeteners and shit like that. Like whether it's sweet or not, but we have these artificial sweeteners and things like that, but like fruit for me is just like it was a game changer. But I knew water was something that I needed to master because, like I said, when I moved, I wasn't able to do the same things I was able to do at my other spot. The filter doesn't fit on the spigot no more. Yeah, I'm having problems with the shower thing and things like that. So it's like, yeah, when you told me about this, I'm like, I gotta dig more deep into this. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm glad that you
100%, man.
I'm glad that you're talking about it.
Yeah,
this is truly a foundation. This is the foundation of our health. It's the foundation of the world. Like the world is mostly water,
100%.
And so is our body. So
100%.
This is why this is the simplest and easiest way to transform your health. You can do a lot of other things like supplements and diet change, and some people don't want a drastic change in their life.
It's kind of like fighting, doing it that way.
Right.
You don't need to fight, right? You feel me?
It can be too much effort, too much investment. Many different variables that come that make it more challenging, and therefore a person is resistant. Therefore, they can't meet the change that they really want to see. So when you're just changing what's already taking place,
especially somebody that's already like into working out, right?
Yeah.
That's working out hard as shit, then go drink some fucking tap water.
Your muscles are not getting the same level of hydration that they need to replenish themselves.
Right. So when I drank it earlier, I'm like, man, this shit is fucking, it's tasty, and it's just like, I have a good sense of what's natural and what feels good.
Yeah,
It is definitely one of them things, for sure. Like when I taste it, I'm like, it tastes good. It feels good when I'm drinking it. Like that shit feel good as shit. Like I'm like, because that's why I said I know what I'm doing is really not on point since I moved. Because I feel dehydrated a lot now. Like I'm like, why is that? I'm drinking enough water. And you know what I'm saying? Only reason sometimes I don't because I'm getting it from my fruits, but I'm like, I'm used to drinking water. Like I learned from, KT. I drink my glass of water every morning. I'm drinking something like this to even double that every morning, but I'm not feeling hydrated though. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like something like this could kind of get me to feeling back to what I'm used to feeling, because before that what I was doing was like just spring water, and that was pretty good. That's pretty good. You feel like this is a little bit better than spring water, a lot better, or the same, or?
Good question. So what kind of spring water were you drinking?
I was. Did I have spring? I don't know if I had spring water in here, but I had like Deer Park.
Deer Park.
Park.
So even if this says
something like that or something similar.
Right. Any sort of spring water. So this is the thing.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right? So
for real.
Yeah, like it will say spring water.
Yeah.
And let's say if it is spring water, it's from the purest spring in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But you bottle it in a cheap plastic container, and then you let it sit.
Bars.
And then you let it sit for how long? So you see what's happening is the water, when it's trapped, and this is in the book, Hidden Messages in Water, by this Japanese scientist who discovered that thoughts affect the way the water is structured.
Wow.
Okay? And he talks about in the book that when
you gotta
water,
send me that book, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta remind me about that
for sure. When the water is trapped in a space for too long, it loses its life. Because it's not flowing. It's against the nature of the water.
Okay.
The nature of water is to always flow and always move. What happens when water is stagnant?
Bars.
Think about it. What happens? Tell me.
Well, contaminated?
Yeah, it's contaminated. Like
loses power and energy.
Right. Like for example, water in a pond. Right? It's stagnant. It's not moving. It's not flowing.
So that's dangerous to me.
Right.
Just being the thought process I'm in, like your water just sitting there. Because like we have a park called like Bird Park that everybody loves. It's a big ass pond. That shit look dirty though. Because it's just water sitting there.
It's not moving.
Even when it rains, like
nothing is happening.
It's dirty water to me.
Yeah. It grows bacteria.
Yeah.
Okay. And it loses its life force. Because it's not moving anymore. It dies. So you wouldn't drink water from a pond, or you wouldn't shower or anything. That's pretty dirty, right?
Bro.
You'd be disgusted.
Right.
Exactly.
That was the case, homeless people would be the cleanest people on earth because they would just be, you feel me? Like they would naturally find these places like, this is some good water. I can take they're scared to do that to me. Like my perspective of them being out there homeless, they wouldn't just go to like a river. Even our river looks crazy. You ever been down to like the James River in Richmond, like the downtown area?
No, I haven't.
That shit looks dirty as hell. It's brown.
That's crazy.
A lot of times it's brown and it's shallow. Yeah, it don't look right.
Yeah.
It don't look right.
So this is why the source is really important, right? So when water is flowing from a spring, it's alive. But that's not even.
Explain this to me though, because people might not understand this, and I don't feel understand like it. A spring, how does that work though? Like a spring, is it coming from underground and pouring out, or how does like the spring part work from your knowledge?
So from what I understand is ice melts on the mountains. Okay? And it's elevated a very high level from the sea where it's not a lot of pollution, so it's not contaminated.
So that's why like they big on advertising mountain water.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So actually, one of the places that Kangen water is inspired from is Hunza Valley, Pakistan. I'm from Pakistan, and I've been to the northern areas. That's where that place is, Hunza Valley. Mm. And over there is very high level above the sea. So it's pure, it's uncontaminated. They have clean soil, clean air, and the water that's flowing is from the mountains through the river, and you can see the water is cloudy. It seems there's something like moving in the water, and that's basically the molecular hydrogen in the water that's naturally occurring. So that's the molecular hydrogen in the water that's basically you can see is moving, and Kangen water machine basically produces the same water. So you can actually see the hydrogen the same way you can see it in the Hunza Valley water when you pour it freshly in the cup. So it will stay like that for the first 15 seconds and then it dissipates. That's why it's so important to drink this water fresh, because when it's in this bag, it's only fresh for the first 3 days. And then it loses its properties just the same way water loses its life when it's trapped.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Then you have to refill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. And we're gonna show them, we're gonna let you guys know how to acquire this water very, very, very soon. It's gonna be in the comments and things like that, though. But definitely, bro, I appreciate you, brother, for coming down, man, and like educating us all.
Thank you. So
for sure, man.
Next episode, stay tuned. We're gonna go into the full live demonstration of this water to not just tell you all about it, but to like show you, so you can have your own realization, your own cognition, your own revelation,
100%.
and then you can integrate that experience and make it your own, and have your own confidence about integrating in your life.
Yo, the proof is in the pudding, man. This Rich Warrior lifestyle, man. This is what we do, man. We show you how to live a better life each and every day, man. We signing out. Yeah. Let's get it.